Good morning. News at a glance. Today's main headlines are: Isro makes rocket with 36 OneWave satellites to pad. Launch on October 23rd. The Indian Space Research Organization has finally rolled out the launch vehicle Mark III on the pad for the launch of the OneWave satellite constellation. The launch is scheduled for October 23rd, late at 12:07 am from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. Isro has redesignated the GSLV Mk3 to LVM3 since the rocket will not be depositing the satellites in the geosynchronous orbit but instead in the low Earth orbit. The launch is part of two launch service contracts with MS Network Access Associated Limited to launch the satellites. The agreement was signed between OneWave and India's New Space India Limited after Russia denied launch services to the United Kingdom over sanctions from Western countries following its invasion of Ukraine. The Suez rocket was rolled out on the launch at the Russia-operated Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan when the Russian Space Agency laid out demands in front of the UK government in order to launch the satellite. The demands included a guarantee that OneWave satellites will not be used for military purposes and that the UK government withdraw as a shareholder from OneWave. OneWave has since then partnered with not only the Indian Space Agency but also its rival Space 10 for launch services. The satellites arrived in India late last month, after which work on their integration has been ongoing. The company in a release said that with this launch, OneWave will have more than 70% of its planned Gen 1 low Earth orbit constellation in orbit as it progresses to deliver high-speed, low-latency connectivity services around the world. It is the first LVM3 dedicated commercial launch on demand through NSIL. This contract with MS OneWave is a historic milestone for NSIL and Isro as LVM3 is making its entry into the global commercial launch service market, Isro has said. Mysterious pulse hits Earth. It was from the most powerful explosion in universe. Earth was hit by an unusually long-lasting pulse on October 9th, which has raised global curiosity. The high-energy radiation that swept over Earth is likely from the birth of a black hole and is called a gamma-ray burst, which originated 1.9 billion years ago. The burst was detected for nearly 10 hours, and astronomers believe that the explosion was closer to us. The mysterious pulse traveling at the speed of light took from one of the most powerful class of explosions in the universe that ranks among the most luminous events known. India versus Australia. It's a privilege to captain India in T20 World Cup, says Rohit Sharma. India started off their T20 World Cup campaign with a warm-up match against Australia on Monday, 17th October. India were sent to bat against Australia at the Gabba. Speaking at the toss, India captain Rohit Sharma said that he felt privileged to lead the side in the ICC tournament and we would look to enjoy the role through the competition. It's a privilege, my first time as Indian captain in an ICC tournament, and I'll look to enjoy this, Rohit said at the toss. That's all for today. Thank you and have a prosperous week.